I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love and how much I miss you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Hello everybody and welcome back. Starting a little bit early today on two fronts. Well, actually three fronts, but one, I've been ready for about an hour and a half technically. Two, I've got a really bad headache, so we might call the stream short. And three, I can't wait any longer. I really want to make some progress, because I only like to make major progress on stream. But welcome in everybody. There's been a few little changes around the base. I've done a little bit of tidying up and I've started prepping some things for some of the projects. I see that the shout out player is going to be glitchy as hell tonight as well, just like last night. One thing's right, there's been a big update to Satisfactory this week, and some good things and some bad things out of it. Good thing is there's like rain in it now, and it makes the textures get like the wet sort of surface sort of thing. It looks really cool with the reflections and all that. Downside is ambient light is no longer blocked, it would seem. During the daytime here, if you remember from last week, it was really dark in here. I mean, it's nighttime outside right now, so you can't really tell, but the light is coming through down to here as if these roof tiles weren't actually here. Hopefully they'll sort that out, because it sort of like negates the point of having big lights, I suppose. But oh yeah, one thing as well, just while I'm up here, I try to make these look a little bit more. A little bit more, instead of the lights floating, I did this, so it makes it look like they're kind of like they're bolted to the ceiling. Oh, and the evening hour's there as well. And how are you doing as well tonight there, Royalty? Have you had a good night out today? You know, are you feeling any better tonight? Ooh, bugger. Oh, hang on. There we go.
Yeah, baby!
Ooh. Well, at least you know that bit works. Alright, let's hop down here. So, the main focus today is going to be cosmetic. Or Evening Wolf. The main focus is going to be cosmetic today, because I want to make the platform that we're standing on not look like it's floating in the abyss as it is here now. We're going to try and create some kind of shelf for it to sit in. Hopefully, I've got like a rough vision in my head of what I want it to look like. But before we do that though, we need to make some further upgrades to the input channels. I don't know whether or not, should we do, but yeah, before we do the cosmetic stuff, let's actually go ahead and double the throughput in there. But before we do that, I'll show you some of the other bits and bobs. Where's that ladder? There it is. I'll show you the other bits and bobs that I've been working on here. So you'll see in a moment the valley where we had our original factories, they're all gone. However, on this hillside here, I have created a spaghetti junction factory temporarily because I needed computer components. So this little spaghetti junction mess is making circuit boards, AI limiters, that other thing. It's making these. It's also making computers at one of these stations. What's the other thing called? Yeah, circuit board. AI limiter. Oops, saving. What's the other thing called? High speed thing we want it. And we're making computers. And manually over there in the space I'm making supercomputers, but I calculate those and I put them in manually. Oh, evening there, easy as well there. So you got your ankle bracelet taken off there. You're going to check in with the parole officer now that you're back. And Easy Guy, thank you so much as well for the bits. I think you said I have no idea. You know, all the support from you guys. I have no idea how to thank all of you guys, especially for all everything over the past couple of weeks there. It's been rather rough. But thank you so much, everybody, as well. But also for coming and enjoying the madness here. Oh, what was that there from Rodty there? It was a really good day out. voluntarily allowed the bird to use me as a hopping platform in front of people. See, it's all that time that you were watching Little Gravy. Royalty as well. Thank you so much there for the bits. As you say, I don't know how to support all of you guys for all your support and coming out as well there to join me in the madness. I'm trying to what was that a little bit there before I forget my place in the chat. Still not 100% no, but getting there. That's it. If you yeah, get me words out. If you want to jump into a call or anything like that, just scream. Royalty. If you want to chat or just quietly play a game, anything you want. Do you know I'll do out for you guys? Let's just zoom over here. They're quite good, those plant. Oh, I thought I was going to miss that. Oh, there we go. Shout out players working now, though. I wonder why it didn't work before. Or rather, Nightbot wasn't responding before. You're currently at work, right? Let me have a word with the boss. Put him on. I tell him it's time for you to go home because you need to cuddle Mr. Socks and have your hot chocolate. And what else was that in the middle of the thing there? No, they finally let him back in the country. Oh, we tried our best. So how did your holiday go then, Easy Guy? What sort of trouble and adventures did you get up to? Please don't tell us you just sat by the pool for a week. You got to have gone out and explored a bit. I should say, there is a reason I'm not just walking over here. There is a reason that we're going over here. I'm just before we start building, I just want to show you some bits and bobs that I built. Brad, we could have taken the tube. You had a good time there, Easy Guy. That's good. You'll see here I've started doing the what's going to be the the spice must flow kind of routes. This is where all the we built part of it last week, but now I'm starting to like get more and more of it built. It's a very time-consuming process, and actually, oh, hang on, have I miscoloured that? No, it's just the angle I'm looking at. Oh no, that's because I did the floor. Ignore what I said there. But yeah, I've started putting in I haven't put the conveyors in everywhere yet, but I'm starting to get the floors out and what have you there, and get those in there. Oh, what's that there? There's confidential marketing spoiler alerts on Thursday. They're starting a 5p off every litre of petrol again. Oh, I hope that extends to here. But thank you again there, Royalty, for the for the bits there. As I said, I never know quite how to thank all of you lot, but as I keep saying, thank you guys for all coming in. Oh, hang on, I'm going to fall off here. And oh, hang on, what's that thing up there? Oh, did we miss one of those things we watched it? I'm just seeing there's a notification on the top of my screen there. I still haven't looked at those proper menus for those things yet, but right, let's have a little. Company-wide, you probably technically, I'm not supposed to know either. See, the Morrison's next to where my dad lives. It has like the cheapest. It is like the cheapest petrol station. Problem is, it would take absolutely bloody ages to get there. Oh, CGD, welcome in there, mate, and thank you for the raid. How did you get on there, and how far did you get through the game? I'm not sure how to pronounce the name of the game, but I have added it to my wish list. It's rather expensive at the moment, but I've added that one to my wish list. The visually it looked really, really good. I'll have to watch the beginning half an hour of the stream that I missed before I jumped in to join you. I'll have to jump in to see what it was like from the beginning of the game. But CGG, once again, thank you so much for coming in with the raid and bringing in all the nutters over with you. Thank you so much there, mate. We are back on Satisfactory. As it started a bit early tonight. One, because I've been itching all week to crack on with this build, and two, because I've got a really, really bad head and I may have to cut the stream short. So I thought, let's just go before it gets any worse. Oh, carry on with that printer today. It doesn't help as well. I mean, the back bedroom, which has got the back bedroom's got like the ensuite and what have you as well. So that's where like, the toilet and shower is as well, on the other side of the other bedroom. That room, the fumes, the window's open, but the fumes from not only the resin, but from the isopropyl alcohol, it's like 99% proof stuff that's we use for the cleaning. The smell is absolutely horrific. What was that there, Roti? Yeah, they only start the fuel promotions when sales aren't going well. Well, technically there's not really any sales because everyone's jacked their prices up so much, so when they have a sale it's still not even the cheaper price that it was before. Let's just hop down here. I want to show you something that was... I just land down here. Right, this here, right? Right, ignore this. This is the temporary conveyor belt. Do you guys like what I did to here? And do you know how long it took me to maneuver things to get this to fit? Because this is technically not in the world grid. It took me absolutely ages to get these to sit flush and perfect to that central column, because this is half a column. Okay, let's go up here though. I want to show you, just before we get cracking with the actual stuff, I just want to show you a few other things. I've had to put, because I've been travelling back and forth, I've had to put in this temporary tube. Just because it was just getting a bit out of hand. Go through here. The amount of times I'm having to go back and forth. Oh, the clip player's not working again there. We're going to have to put in shoutouts manually, I think, tonight to get the clip player to work. The clip player will pick up from the actual command, but Nightbot is not following its instructions for the previously on the command. But guys, if you're not already following these nutters, which I'm pretty confident that 99% of you already are following all of these nutters. If you're not, please jump over and give them a give them a follow, if I can get my words out today, and go give them plenty of abuse when they're live. There we go. Cheers there, Easy. Oh, we're driving down a tight passageway there. Is it all going to tip? Wait for it. So we get the clips playing, you see, whilst we're travelling. Alright, another thing as well, the update that came out has reset all of the animals. So all of the various creatures, they are all back. So we're going to have to fight them all. Downside to that again is they've changed quite a few of the recipes. And now we don't have any we don't have the ability right now to reproduce rifle ammunition. We've got now to re-unlock the recipe, which we'll probably do shortly as well, just to get it out of the way. Oh, I'll take that mushroom back to base with me.
Eight.
But down here though, I've made just a little factory inside the cave. We have 8 units producing silica and 2 producing crystals. I will extend this, and I might as well fill this whole region because we have the throughput from the quartz here to do it. And we may build another. Well, the factory that we've got for making the aluminum plates, we will make an identical factory, except it won't need what the hell's that stuff called? I Actually, what is that stuff called? Copper. That's the word I'm thinking of. Yeah, it won't need copper, and it won't need. It won't produce the plate, so it'll have a different endpoint. Oh, right, 2 seconds. We'll get to the top of these ladders. Mr. Smith would like to torture everybody. We'll get to the top of here. So as you see, I've started building, you know, all like the cosmetic-y bits to for transporting materials. I quite like having these these little sort of like girdery type things going up. I've unlocked nearly all of the items in the shop. Right, just get to the top of here. I've also done some of the roof on the conveyor systems as well. I'm just gonna have to hop out so we can rocket round here. Right, that ladder needs to go. Can I get in here? I don't think I'll be able to get easily in here, but yeah, you can see the conveyor belt and what have you. It's all in there. Okay, everybody, if you do not like the sound of nails on a blackboard, then look away now. Now, let's see if I've got any oranges left. Is that what I think it is right in front of us? Is that another crash site? Let's go and investigate that. Oh, what are you talking about? That was every time we do that, we have to get into a Discord call with CGD, and he puts the microphone up to his knees. Oh, this one needs power. We got any cables on us? Oh, we do. Okay, there's power over there. What the hell? Right, there's something over there which is hurting us. Now, where's the nearest power node? Okay, that should have enough power now, but we don't have the distance. Might as well unlock that hard drive when we... But why were we getting hurt though when we were there? Oh. Why are we getting hurt? Right, has this got enough juice? Okay, we'll have that whilst we're here. Yep, here come the P words. Oh, right. What I'm going to do is... Oh, hang on, before we're dying. Okay. I could potentially royalty give out the ultimate clue. It just depends if you're in a position to be able to do a slight bit of research once I give out the ultimate clue. I'll make it your call. But I'll also start a poll. Now, it would be a 2-part clue. So the poll's open for the next 15 minutes. So should I give the ultimate 2-part clue? Yes. Only give the first half. No. Give both parts in intervals, because I'm not going to give both clues at the same time if you just want that. or just scream mango at your phone. So if you want to vote, it is exclamation mark vote, then a space, and then the number associated with your choice. So if you wanted to vote for only give the first part, it'd be exclamation mark vote and 1. Let's head back to base though, just whilst we're starting that up there. I'll gather up those bits of wire if I can. Oh. If I just tap on there. There we go. And oh no, I want to go up. Well, actually no, we'll take the tube. Tube will be faster. Plus I won't have to think about it. So far we technically have 3 votes for giving both parts. Technically 4 votes. Because technically there's 2 yeses in there. But your clues so far, just whilst we're travelling back to the hub, it is a term used in writing. It begins with the letter P. It doesn't sound like a P sound, and it's an obscure word. So you've had 4 clues from over 4 months, and hopefully somebody tonight will walk away with possibly 1 to 2 months Xbox Live Ultimate subscription for a new customer. If you've already got Xbox Live Game Pass Ultimate, whatever the hell it's called, then it won't work. You can't. It's only for people that don't currently have the subscription. It only works for. Just remember though, once we win this one, I've got another one to give away. But I think I'll pick a less confusing word. Oh, I got some new quiz stuff as well, so we might start doing some quizzes on the night times again, because we used to do we're quiz of a general knowledge one, and we're a geography question, and a riddle. I also got from we're in B&M. Just hop in here, B&M, and there was a movie quiz. I thought, well, that'd be fun, because it's got like a couple of 100 cards or something in it. So I might do some more quiz nights, because we haven't done one of my little like 10-minute quizzes for ages. Oh, that's what I like, when you come out of that tube and you got just enough power to get there. So through the week as well, when I hang on, gotta run away. When I dismantled the factories that were in the valley, like our starter factories, I've rebuilt them to an extent over here. So this is not producing tons, but it is producing, which is all I wanted it to do in the background. Most of this is all actually going into that temporary computer parts factory. But there's 3 floors, there's a mechanical floor as well on each level. I'll just climb up here. So you see, you've got all these here conveyor belts going up. As I said, there's a mechanical level between each layer as well. So if I just... so all the messy stuff is handled on a level that you won't see. Although technically there is no way to get up. Technically there is no way to get up into the other levels yet, because I haven't put any stairs in. But you know, but this is producing all the basic iron stuff. You know, you got your screws, rods, plates, and the heavy duty plates as well. They're all produced in there. Let's head back to base. That's mainly the bits and bobs that I've done this week. Just I moved that factory from there basically over to there, and made it tidy as opposed to the mess that was over there. And I made the temporary computer factory, which is the new Spaghetti Junction zone, which is this monstrosity here. Which it has just a certain thing about it though, doesn't it? In the chaos. And this here is our template still for... This is what all of those things over there are going to look like when it's complete. This is like my template design. but I'm probably going to add, I don't know whether or not to change one of these pipes or maybe just to add it along the side, a hypertube to include that in it as well, or there is space I could run it down the middle of the actual pipe, like the walkway, but I'm not fussed. Okay. Now everything is all backlogging up, which is why we really need to double the throughput. Oh, let's put that hard drive in before we get started, because that'll take 10 minutes to process, so I might as well get that on the go. And cooking. Oh, any tickets? I took some tickets up before because all the excess is all spewing out the other end. I've still got a while for another ticket. As we have unlocked almost everything apart from the new recipes that came out and the block things, whatever they're called. But we'll stick that hard drive in and then we'll crack on. So you have 8 minutes left to enter the poll. It seems to be pretty much overall yes. Let's see, hard drive. Begin scan, yeah, 10 minutes. But yeah, all of these have now got extra things opened up on them. And you see, like, rifle ammunition. We now have to relearn how to make rifle ammunition, and it's not made. Oh, it's not made using the same formula as before, because it now needs smokeless powder, which we don't have. We have the materials, I believe, to make it. Well, actually, we have the materials to unlock it, rather. But we're going to do that a little bit later. Evening, JD. Welcome in. Down the hole. Oh, about spilling a drop of our tea. I'm gonna have to. Oh no, right. Let's experiment. Right, we're gonna take that out there. Yes, we have a poll on the go, JD. For you can multi-vote as well, up to the multi-vote of 8 times, of course. Alright, hang on, right, while we're here, this is what I want to explain about the new update, how they've buggered all the lighting effects. Look how blinding this is right here in front of us. And all of these stacks, once you get above these lights, all of this should be in like darkness. Let's just jump on that. Oh, why is that not going through? Hang on. I don't know why the multivote isn't actually going through. It says there, multivote enabled. Max is 8. But it's not counting them. Yeah. Hashtag blame Trizzy. But I think it's overwhelming though. We have 4.5 votes to give the vote the 2-part clue. Okay, right. We're gonna start by first upgrading the conveyors inside. So let's get cracking. I'm gonna build us a little platform underneath. Hang on, I need to change this to vertical mode. And we're gonna make it 2 down. No, wrong one. Default zoop. Gonna make it at that height. No, yeah, I am going to. I'm not going to give it all in one go for the special clue. But I think that if as long as you're free to do a little bit of research, you're not going to get into bother at work. I think that it will be won tonight. I'm going to start building this little platform out. So this is just so that we can do some maintenance work underneath, because we're doing all the cosmetic stuff today. So I'm going to put a walkway just so we've got somewhere to work. This is all getting dismantled. I'm hoping what I've got envisioned in my head is going to work. It's like a weird place in there where I have lots of headaches with pictures, so we'll have to see what happens. Was that right? I'm in a room alone. Ain't no one gonna bother me. That's the way to do it. In your private domain. How many blocks was that across there? 1, 2, 3. We'll just do that. I hope this works. Have to save regularly in case we fall off. So we have 3 minutes left on the poll. Oh, did someone vote for only give the first part? Oh, JD voted for only give the first part of the clue. So that has 1 vote. The yes on its own has 1 vote. Mango has 0 votes, and no has 0 votes as well. There we go. Alright. Wrong button. Now, before I start dismantling these, this is where we find out whether or not this theory is going to work. I might have to take 2 blocks out. Please don't make me do it. Oh. I hear the sound of the squeaky bottle king. Oh, this is so tight. Now behave, everyone. Don't make me have to dismantle everything along this bottom row. Oh, this is not good, you know. I was hoping that we could get in underneath. And because we managed it last week with something else we were doing. There must be a pixel somewhere. How did we do it last week? It must have been somewhere very quickly. Because I mean, I could get rid of these, but I don't really want to have to sit and reprogram all of them. Not good. 40 seconds remaining. Now, I wonder what's going to win. We have 1 vote in for the mango, 2 votes in for the mangoes. If mangoes wins, what do we do? Break for lunch? Has to be a pixel somewhere in there where we can get in. Yeah, it's just... got to be. I really don't want to have to rebuild and reconnect everything on the bottom. But it's looking like we might have to. Not good. Directly underneath. Just need that little strip there to go like that. It's possible something may have changed since last week's update and maybe we can't access them from underneath anymore. Crouch. Oh, that's selecting that. Come on, there's got to be at least one pixel somewhere that we can use to upgrade this to level 5. Oh, we're going to have to dismantle the entire bottom floor, aren't we? Oh, this is a bit of a bugger. Oh, there's a hard drive research, though. Okay. It is one that I'm going to give out both clues over the course of the evening. Okay, are you ready for the first half of the clue? As I frustratingly try to... There must be a way of getting that in there. Just tell us already. Okay. The magical word, the term that we are looking for, was spoken aloud once in one episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He likes to keep us in suspense. Yeah. So the term that we are looking for was spoken aloud once in one episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, given the clues that you already have, I was able to search for it. And it came up, I not just because I made sure that it was using a different instance, so it wasn't using any cached searches, because you know what they're like for the tracking things. It was inside of a VPN as well, because I verified that it could be blind searched. And given the clues that you already have, it can be... Oops, bugger. It can be brought up. Right, we're going to have to make a slight modification to what we... Oh no, we're just going to have to give in and do it, aren't we? Hashtag blame Chrissy. How's Chrissy doing as well this evening? How's his hand been getting on? Okay, how are we going to do this? Painfully, that's how we're going to do it. Alright, so I have no choice. We are going to have to sacrifice everything that's coming in, and we're going to have to take out the entire bottom row of storage, which also means that we have to take out the entire bottom row of these as well, because they won't reconnect. This is what I was trying to avoid, but just gonna have to do it. I mean, we've got no choice in the matter. But everything coming in, we're gonna lose. Doesn't matter what it is, it's all gonna get binned, which means we're probably gonna lose out on some motors and some computers, which is the only real valuable thing which is coming in. The rest of it's all just crap anyway. Okay, let's get started, I suppose. Well, I was hoping that we could find a way to do this without having to do this, but it looks like storage. actually going to get our going to have to transfer as much of our inventory out because we're not going to be able to. It's a TV show that easy. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The second half of the clue will probably allow you to directly search for it. Okay, let's give in. We're going to have to do it as much as I don't want to do it. Just going to have to take out. Oh, well, actually, let's do an experiment. Oh, hang on, I haven't got any. Would that reconnect to there if I just dump it back in? The answer is no. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a long time then. I say a long time, it's probably going to take about 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. But all of those are going to have to be erased. So what sort of troubles everyone been causing today then? Ooh. Yeah, see that's the problem because those are full. Which is why I put down some storage boxes here. But this ain't gonna be enough. Because our inventory is going to fill up really quick. Yeah, look, we're down to the little boxes here as well now. I wonder if it might be easier to do that. Because this is going to happen a lot. So what sort of things easy have you done on your holiday then? Oh, we haven't got any rocket fuel left. Yeah, that's a problem. Have you got some pictures to share with us as well later? What is it to make these again? Plates and rods. Apparently more plates and rods. There we go, that should cover it for now. It's only some items which are going to cause this problem for the storage. Everything else should be alright. Most of these are, the last tubs are empty, but some of them are going to be completely full. There we go, we're getting the... Actually, you know what, let's just go through. Let it generate the little coffins. So watch some blue bluebirds today there. I don't think I've actually seen that one before. I do remember seeing adverts for it. I don't think I've ever actually watched that one. We started watching The Witcher again today. Right, I'm going to leave the very end one just for the spacing. Tell you what, let's take out the bottom row as well on this side. Would anyone like any tea? Says Wizbot. I always think of Mrs. Doyle. Would you like a cup of tea, Father? Oh, there's absolutely tons of it. This is just going to be single items as well, isn't it? Yeah. Tell you what, let's go back to the beginning and trash these items. Oh, I've got no rocket fuel. Oh, I should put my legs on. Could have run a bit faster. So, any ideas yet as to what the magic word could be? It was spoken aloud once in an episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, 12 seasons already. Oh, there's my inventory full. Tell you what, I'm just going to trash a few of these because we obviously have tons of the stuff and it's making tons of the stuff as well. Oh, this stuff. Can we just destroy all of this? Is there a button to destroy all of this? This is one item that we just don't need. You're getting there but still working at the same time. How many more we got? 2 more. Okay, that's them all down. Right, let's just go and empty our inventory and then refill the inventory. See, look at all these that are all getting stopped on the end. We are going to lose a few computers and stuff out of this, but it's just necessary. We don't have any choice in mind that this has to be done. Store it. Store it. Store it. Trash it. Okay, we'll go up here and we will erase these. I think as well, just looking at that cube that I just walked past there, we have reactivated the factories on the northern ridge. I turned them off for a couple of weeks, but we have so much excess power now, I just decided to turn them back on. Some of them are producing at 100%, one of them is producing really, really slowly, but the fact it is making those cubes, so we will get them into stock, which is the important thing. We can worry about getting like a big super factory at a later date. Take that. Clear our inventory a little bit. Loads of space down here now. Find me some empty tubs. What's in there? Oh, hang on, did I store? Oh, I did. These spools, because the factory is generating absolutely tons of them, I'm just going to get rid of them directly. So what sort of plans has everyone got for the rest of the weekend then? What sort of chaos and pandemonium are you all causing tomorrow? Plunk. Take those. Oops, wrong button. I wish these little, like, coffin crates you could just... didn't have to, like, go into it every time. Is that your plans for tomorrow? You're going to spend the whole day... I get a feeling that royalty will crack it this evening. What time is it now in reality? It's basically 10 o'clock. So what should we say, like 10:30? If someone reminds me at 10:30, I'll give out the second half of the clue, which I think will be the final nail in the coffin for it. He says that, and then of course, not everyone might have the same insane thought process as I do. Hanging around that easy guy too much is driven me mental. Oh, right, I'm going to have to get rid of these, aren't I? Oh, we shared a few photos there, easy. I have to have a spy. I'm just going to trash a few of these. Oh, I forgot all about these. I wish there was a way I could just like mass destroy all of them. Can I like drag across? Is there like a shift thing I can do? Oh, right, you saw that. Right, what button did I hold? Right, holding control and dragging it to the bin destroys it all. Holding control, drag it to the bin. Oh, look at that. What would have known that 10 weeks ago? When we started saying that though, 10 weeks ago, we did not have anywhere near any of these. The volume of the resources that we have. Right, it's getting dark in here now. Okay, any more? Right, those crates are outside of our realm, so we don't need to worry about those as such. Okay, now the painful bit, because we're going to have to go through each one of these and take this little tongue off. This also means that platform we built underneath is completely useless. So, easy guy, what restaurant recommendations do we have from your adventure? Do we have to go onto Google Earth and have a look at them? This is where we're going to start losing computers here. Has Mrs. Easy as well had a good time? Have you behaved yourself for her when you've been away? Go to the very end and then we'll double back. Ooh, that's just Route 66 as well. That is one route. One driving holder that I've always wanted to do. I think I've told you the story before about the fellow I used to work with in the hotels with. We were actually planning there was 3 of us going to do it. We were planning the route and all the places that we wanted to visit along the way, and we were looking at hiring a vehicle, and just like one of those, campery van things, and it was quite cheap. It was it wasn't that much like to rent it for the month. And then when we saw the small print, and they said how much it was going to cost for the it wasn't so much, because we worked out the mileage and what have you, because it said it was like a cost per mile, but then there was also a cost per kilowatt generated from the generator on board that they charge you for as well. And then when we worked out that, it went from being a couple of £100 to a couple of £1,000. And I was like, no, forget it. So the plan was that we were going to go over there, and we were going to just rummage around in second-hand car dealerships and just try and find an old van dirt cheap. Get some sleeping bags just for just for the back of the van. And the plan was going to be that when we got to the other end, which is in Los Angeles, we were going to take it up to San Francisco to go up there, and then leave from there. And we were just simply going to go up to somebody in the airport and say, "It's your lucky day, mate," and give them the keys, and then just leave the country. That was the master plan. But unfortunately, we never got to do it. I was a good boy all of the holiday. Well, but we're going to have a word with Mrs. Easy to make sure that that is actually a true statement. Because he was in the cell most of it. He was in solitary. Are these all actually being erased behind us because we're walking a bit fast here? We'll just take it easy. It's not like we're in a major rush. Head along my bad head lasts. Go to this all the way down the other side in the second there as well. Ooh, almost took out a wall plate. I still can't decide if I want to leave this as the orange, or if I'd like to maybe change it red, like a big red barn. But yeah, like I said, just going back to the Route 66 trip where I planned. There's like a documentary thing that I like. You can get it on. It's like a 3-part documentary thing that what the hell's his name? Billy Connolly, is that right? He did a Route 66 documentary thing, and there's some of the places on that I'd love to visit. There's a hotel which is like in a cave as well, which is basically, it's a caravan about the roof, which is in all the different bits of the cave. Ooh, don't crash. There we go. Oh, I haven't taken out any of these lights. In saying that, they would probably power off if I did. What's that? I had way too much fun on Truck Sim. I got bored and then started cutting all my vegetables and having nowhere to put them. But you haven't seen anything if you haven't seen the chaos that we cause on Cooking Sim. we haven't done the barbecue pack yet on that. We really need to do that. Just going to upgrade that whilst we're standing here. And hang on. Oh, I don't have... Oh, that's fine. I thought I had those plates on me. I don't. Okay, that is the space clean. Now what we need to do is empty all the excess junk out of my inventory again. And keep... Actually, how much will we need? Storage... 100, we need 2,000 of them. Sure, it would be easier just to store all. Take that and take that. Basically, I'm just going to hop through all of these until we figure out which chests did we put these in until we reach 2,000 apiece. Almost there. So, any further thoughts, anyone, on what the magical P word could be? I want to hear your reactions when you find out what the word is. That's there should be enough. We're missing pipes, but there should be enough to rebuild everything we took down. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. We'll just have to go and find out which one of these storage units has the pipes in it. There we go, we've got enough now. Okay, we're going to go to the end so that we can calculate the spacing. That's why I left in one unit at the end of each length. Hang on a second, I can close this pull screen now so I can see who's there. So that's the thing. Then we take out that one, and then we replace this one. Is that lined up? It is indeed. It's the matter. You've given up looking for the word, even with the extra clue that I've given out tonight. Oh, vehicles in the way. I thought we could build around that. How do I get into this? Right, let's just get these out of the way for now, and we can. I think that was too close to the doors. What do you think of this easy guy? Will you get up to one of these? Oops. You can still try and guess the word for the bragging rights of guessing the word which hasn't been guessed for 4 months. Oh yes, this one gets very flipped. It's so unstable, but I think that was on purpose. Yep, flip it. Ooh. It'll be fine there. Alright, let's get putting these down because we have 100 of these to place. So your eyes are hurting from scrolling and then looking at your checklist. That's not in the right position, is it? Right, let's go with that. No bother there, Mr. Smith. Hey, wait to put the kettle on for everybody. Yep, that looks like it's lined up. Number one. I'm assuming that I'm walking along the railing, yeah. Something gone screwy here. Yeah, I gotta take all these out. We've made a mistake. Oh, I wonder if that works. That might allow us to line them up a bit quicker. Or at least we didn't screw it up for too long. It only works up there on putting them above. I thought it might have worked putting them below. That was worth a shot. Be super careful. And make regular, like every couple we place. We'll just have to measure up. Like that one. It still looks like it's all in alignment. Oh, we're in the middle. Try that again. So has anyone been watching the new Lord of the Rings TV show? I think we're up to date, but I also think there may have been one new episode that may have come out. That was still to watch. We left it on the episode where the ships, the last episode we saw was where the ships got blown up, or one of the ships got blown up anyway in the dock in Numenor. Oh, we bollocks them up as well. You seen the first episode? I'm looking forward to seeing where they go, but it was like I think after it first came out, you sort of said at JD they'd kind of like done their own thing with the source material. I'd sort of like say, because it just certain like characters just don't mesh up from what I remember, either A from the movies or B from like from the books. I mean, granted, I haven't read the Silmarillion. Well, I've read a little bit of it. There was about a third. maybe it's halfway. I can't quite tell. It was quite a long time ago. I only half watched the first 2 episodes, then kind of lost interest. Yeah, definitely JD, alternative universe, like a Kelvin timeline. We'll call this series. Oh, I got right. We're into the boxes now. Okay, that looks like it's all in alignment, doesn't it? Oh, I haven't got any rocket fuel. Have I got any inventory space just to put a couple of... Oh no, I think I actually binned all of the fuel, didn't I? There might be some fuel in the first couple of boxes though before I start trashing it all. There we go, I just take a little bit of fuel. Why have I got one of them in my inventory? Alright, that is column 1 done. Now we need to do column 2. Rotate the box. And drop. Right, is that in place? Right, that is in place. Then we'll trash the template. Pick that up. Place that one. Yeah, I say yeah, visually looks awesome, but like you say there, it's 2 seconds. I'll just squeeze that into there, and then I will press 5 actually. Realize I'm 1 short, but as well, I mean, I don't know if it was maybe the first or the second episode, there was a bit. Oh, hang on, I need to press E. There we go. Yeah, that'll sort itself out. Right, what about crap have I got in here? The name of the character has now just gone completely from my head. The ring maker, the one who forged the wing, the various rings. Oh, what the hell's the elf? Oh, his name's completely gone from my head now. But you know the fella I'm thinking of. When his character was like introduced in the yeah, that's it there, Killer Brimbo, if that's how you pronounce it. When his character was like introduced it in that episode, and the way they revealed him, and the way there was the kind of like that pause whilst he was standing in the like entranceway or what have you, it's almost as if they were thinking like fans are going to go oh and shit the bed sort of thing. I'm like, it was just really cringy the way that they introduced him, and every time I see him, that's all I think about now. Every time I've seen him on screen since in the subsequent episodes, I've just thought that cringy entrance where it looked like they kind of like sold it as if everyone, the fans were going to like shit themselves with excitement is the best way I can describe it. Just delete that one there. I bollocks that one up. And the hobbits feel kind of like they're just shoehorned in just to simply give fan service. I don't really feel that they're necessary to be in the story. But we'll see how it goes. Once we get the whole thing out and we can see the whole thing. Yeah, I've played through the first one. I know there's a second one, but I never got around to playing it. But I really enjoyed playing that first one. It's another game as well. I would not mind at all bringing that to stream. If you guys would like to see that one. It's been quite a few years because I played it when it first came out. So it'll be almost like going in new because like one of those games where I just don't remember all the details of. I know I really badly messed up because I was playing it for ages and I'm like thinking, why can't I make any progress in the game? And it was a long time. Let's put it that way. It was a long time, and then I realised, oh, there's a second area I'm supposed to travel to. So I was been hacking away and killing away and doing. I think I probably must have done like every bit of like collectible or sidey quest stuff. Oh, bugger. Before realising that there was a whole other area I was supposed to have travelled to. Yeah, I chucked you a message the other day there, Easy. If you're about after the stream, I'll we can all jump into a call if you're not too knackered. Yeah, it must be nice to be out of solitary confinement. I'd love to see the first one. Yeah, I would put that on a Monday night. That would class as a Monday night game, but I certainly wouldn't mind doing it. I want to do the original Xbox. Fellowship of the Ring because I never finished it. I'm just having some technical issues in that the Duke controller has. For some reason, the rubbers on it have just completely perished. They've gone like weird and white. I don't know what I'm going to do to replace it. Technically, I have another Duke controller, but it's the special edition USB one. Because we actually used that special one that they made when we played Broken Sword. Because as much as I was playing it on the PC, for authenticity, I used the original Xbox controller when we did Broken Sword 3. Why can I not just place that one in there? Oh, I bollocks up loads of them. Oh, they're all sticking out. Oh, hashtag blame Chrissy. What's our current lineup for games as well at the minute? I completely forgotten what games we've sort of like said that we would like to do after doing certain other games. I know that once we finish The Witcher, we are going on to Red Dead. I'm really looking forward to playing Red Dead on the Friday nights there. But we've got to complete The Witcher first. So all you guys, we need to use the hive mind so that you guys can help me get through the story. Now I have yesterday made a change to our Witcher playthrough after doing some reading. We are playing on normal mode, just the in the middle normal mode. Technically there is no way to change it to easy mode because everyone in the forums that I mentioned it with said, yeah, normal mode is actually hard mode. And combat is just torture. Because, I mean, the combat stances don't work, the potions have no effect. So, there's a way you can, without using mods, because I don't want to use any mods in the game, I don't like using mods in the game anyway, just full stop. But technically there's no way of changing it, but there's a script file in the game's engine that say that if you change this 1 to a 0, which I've done, it changes your save file to easy mode, which is what I've done. Because I'm more interested in the story than the combat, you know, with these sorts of ones. So we'll see. We might actually make smooth progress. Because I really want to get onto Red Dead. Yes, yeah, easy. We have Brothel Simulator. Did I put that on my schedule? Hang on, 2 seconds. No, you press O. Then I press this button. Followed by live stream. Let's just investigate whilst we're here. Did I actually put it on an actual day? Why is that? Oh, right, that's... I collect way too much information. House flippers. Have I got any house flippers in here? Oh, I thought I put it on. Okay. Well, next Sunday is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which I need to leave that in there because we need to finish it. So Never Alone, I will move Never Alone on to the 23rd. And we will do House Flippers on Sunday the 9th. I don't know what code House Flipper is. Let's just move that down to there. Let's move Never Alone Part 2 down to there. House Flippers, I'm going to delete the number. Put games. .106. House Flippers is game 106. Yes, another death loop coming up. But yeah, my stream schedule. I also record just for the randoms. I only recently I've started to record anyway. From the 7th of the 7th, I decided to record who I raid to as well. So I have a record of everyone that I've raided out to on the things, and also I also have a list here as well of everyone that's raided into me, going back to the beginning of the year, because that's as far as the data goes back. Ish. So I have all the fun data because I'm obsessed with collecting data. But yeah, we'll put those in there. What's coming up next week? Just as we've got this open. So we have Dead Island on Monday. If all goes according to plan, we have some Counter-Strike on Tuesday, doing a bit of multiplayer whilst we can. Episode 4 of The Walking Dead. Part 11 of Assassin's Creed, 2 years after Part 10. Did we play that on the Xbox One or did we play it on the 360? I'll have to check. The Witcher, of course, on Friday. Some more Satisfactory on the Saturday. And then on Sunday, we do have some more random games coming up as well. A game called Islanders that I picked up in the sale. And we have Sea of Solitude as well that I picked up in the sale. I can't remember what Sea of Solitude's about, but I do remember that I must have thought the trailer looked good. And it was only £1. I think. Or was that one of the free ones? It was either £1 or it was one of the free ones. Okay, let's close that. What were we doing before before I went off on the tangent? It's like the love of spreadsheets, because I have all the various calculations for all the factories on my other screen. Right, we'll hop down here. I'm going to... Hang on, I need to check something. We may have forgot to put in the last thingy. What's it? Yeah, we certainly did. Lined up. Okay, the crates are now back in. Now we just need to connect all of these up, and then the storage system will be reactivated. Then we won't be getting all this wastage. We just need to nip back down to the other end of the warehouse and sort our inventory out, because we need What do you call those things? Oh, we're drifting. The plates. We need the aluminum plate things. Tons of them. But it's the only thing that we actually need in our inventory, so we should be alright. There should be a ton of them in one of these. There you go. Just take them all. So, any further thoughts then, Royalty? What sort of things have you done in your research? Or are you taking a break to rest your eyes there from jumping back and forth? Ah, right, we can jump across from unit to unit. Bouncy, bouncy. You've been down the rabbit hole. What sort of search criteria have you used? I know there's just one, well, the show plus one of the clues reveals it. Have a look at a few different characters in that quote. Oh, I have to say as well, it is not mentioned on IMDb. Which I was quite surprised when I looked up last night to see from the thing. Are you ready, Brawl T, for part 2 then? Or would you like a little bit more time with the part 1 of the clue? Oh, pardon me. Oh, I did reconnect that thing over there. That's all right. Oh, I said, Royalty, would you like some more time with the first part of the clue? Or would you like me to give the second half of the clue, which I think you'll pick up on straight away? Ooh, hang on, wrong button. And be able to solve it probably at a reasonable speed. Work not slowing you down, of course. You ready for the part 2? Okay. So, the clues so far to win the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate 1, possibly 2 month subscription will come after a message from our sponsor, JD's Deathloop Incorporated. Hang on. We hear the call of the Squeaky Bottle King all the way from Turniptopia. Oh, JD's just trying to put his made delays in for you getting the clue, isn't he? Alright, 2 seconds. Which button do I need to press? When I'm live, right, and I press the egg redeem button on my stream deck, it takes ages to load. When I'm not live, bang, it just the menu loads up straight away. What we've got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is... Ooh. I don't know if we've played this one yet. This is Lord of the Rings one for you, JD. We may have played it. I don't quite remember. But I have this one in English and in Black Speech. Okay. Ooh, check. Is that enabled? Shall find out. 3 rings for the elven kings under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men doomed to die. 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to find them. 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. In the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. Hit the opportunity to have a drink as well.
8. 8.
So I couldn't pass up the chance. I do still mean to at some point to record some more of those, because I'd like to do. I want to do the opening dialogue from Tron, and also from Judge Dredd and a few others that I've jotted down notes for. Ooh, okay. Are we close to the end? Oh, we are close to the end. Right, I'll get to the bottom of here, and then I'll switch over to the middle bit, and then we'll go back to the clues. But Halloween's coming up as well, so will you be wanting over Halloween? We have the bits from what the hell do you call it? Nightmare Before Christmas. Although I might have to re-record those because I exported them in a bit of a weird way, it would seem, and they're very, very quiet compared to those ones, which I think. Let us know. Did that sound at a normal volume level to you guys? I tell you what we'll do. We will also, just whilst we're thinking about it, let's play one of the older recordings, just so you can see the compar. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. 2 seconds, and I'll just undo this mess. Okay. He's just stalling for time. Okay, so the audio levels on that, were they at, like, you know, a normalish level? They should have been ballpark almost around the same kind of volume level as what I'm rambling now. But if I press one of the older ones, it was a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you are about to be told began with the holiday worlds of old. Now you've probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time you begun. For the holidays are the result of much fuss and hard work for the worlds that create them for us. Well, you see now, quite simply, that's all that they do, making one unique holiday especially for you. But once a calamity ever so great occurred when 2 holidays met by mistake. So that one there, it's a lot lower volume in comparison to the other ones. Okay, let's start putting these down here. Alright then. Is everyone still there waiting for the clue? So far, to win the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, 2 months, possibly. Oh, I'll hang on then, Mr. Smith. Then I'll wait till everyone comes back. Are those all in alignment? Yeah, they are. Okay, so the clues are to win the Xbox Game Pass 1 month, maybe 2 month subscription. We just don't know. But what's that there, CGD? Have you ever played Breath Age? Space? No, I don't know that one. But evening there, CGD. And once again there as well, thank you so much for the raid there. Earlier on there. What is Ada? It's the first time you've spoken though. Ada comes up with that the first time that you speak. So I wasn't sure if you were might have been in a call or something like that beforehand. All right then, Marty. Let's get through this before JD causes any more trouble. Okay, so the clues to win the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, 2 months, possibly 1 month subscription. Assuming the code is even still valid, we have no idea at this point because it's been 4 months you've been at it. So, clue number 1. It's a term used in writing. The second clue. Oops, it begins with the letter P. Clue number 3. Oops, put that there. Clue number 3. Is not a P sound. I don't know how quite to phrase that. But you know what I mean. Clue number 4. It's an obscure word. Clue number 5, part 1. It was once spoken aloud in an episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, clue number 5, part 2, which is the new information. Alright, how can I phrase this one? I had it in my head a minute ago, now it's completely gone because of all the chaos. It was spoken aloud in the episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that featured a scene that brought a tear to many a fan's eyes, and the dialogue which caused this has been shared once before in the place where we share such things. Now I'm hoping that you'll get my meaning by that. Oh, who the hell's... 2 seconds, I've got like... press a button, press a button. The hell? Alright. I just wanted to verify something out the corner of my eyes. Yep, I think Royalty may... I'm assuming that I was cryptic in a way that Royalty understands what is meant, what is inferred by the clue. On a side note though, we are now back to where we should have been at the start of the stream. It has taken an hour and 45 minutes to upgrade the ground floor. Now we need to upgrade the next section. Oh, pardon me, I'm burping up sausages and stuff here. Now I need some basic sheets and some concrete. Basic sheets and concrete because I got a bad... Actually, right, just take more sheets, take all the sheets. Bollocks to it, I just get sheets from over here. Sheets are in the third one up, I believe. Yes. Save a bit of time, just get them straight out of the tub. Alright, actually, what we're going to do as well is we're going to get... these smart splitters, we need to make a second row of them, but I think we're going to have to build a floor between them, just to place them in. But I'm going to get the materials we need to build the 100 splitters. So, smart splitters consist of reinforced iron plates. We'll need 200 to make 100 smart splitters. We need 200 rotors and 100 AI limiters, which is one of the reasons why I made that temporary factory up the top there. Rotors. I said 200. And we want AI limiters, which is in electronics. No, it's not. No, it is. Ignore me. Yeah, there we go. So I've got the materials to make that, because I don't think they're going to stack the way we intend. But it's not a problem. We can make a second floor, put the blocks down, then just delete it. Job done. Because, yeah, see what I mean? They're not going to stack like that, because it's like half the height. Technically, you could put 2 down, but I think it would just be more time effective to... It's taken 4 months approximately, and royalty's got it. She got the secret word, phlebotinum. But there we go, everyone. The code is now in there. Anyone that wants to use it that doesn't already have an existing Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription, the code is there. And congratulations, Royalty. It has been a lot of hard work to work out that code. So what was your final search criteria? Once you narrowed down the final clue. Royalty can sleep at night now. Just put that in there for a second. Oh, I bollocks that up, haven't I? I googled the quote to find the episode title. And then what came up for you after that? Hang on, is that in the right place? Does that look right? And then read that. Oh, is it in the synopsis for the episode? Is it? I never looked at that bit. I went straight to the quotes on IMDb to see whether or not it was listed. How's this going to squeeze in? Is that right? Does that look the same as that? Oh, it is a fictional material used by authors to develop a plot relating to a material with properties not possessed by any real material. So if you've seen like the movie Avatar, unobtainium, that was a clue that I was kind of leaning towards, because unobtainium was obviously, you know, they didn't actually, it's sort of like a placeholder name, and they just never changed it. But yeah, it's just a fictional sort of like material or like concept. As I said, it was the first time I heard the term, which was the trivia in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's what they were referring to, just sort of like, you know, the randomness of like the different things, which is, you know, the phlebotinum, the made up stuff, made up science, made up mythology. Oh, over there. Well, congratulations again there, Royalty. It has been a lot of work over 4 months to get it. Has anyone taken the code to give it a go? You're googling made-up words in arcane languages. Well, should I make the next code that I've got, which is going to go into effect probably tomorrow, maybe it's on Monday, the next word for the next code? Shall I see if that one's from some kind of arcane language, just specially for you? Oh, this might not work, you know. Oh, it will work. Never mind. I'm just getting myself confused. There's a lot of arrows here. I should know my brain can handle it if I guess in game. So is anyone giving the code a bash then to see if it's still valid? Because someone's got to use it. I did want to, because if you type in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the title of the episode, which is, oh, what's it called again? The episode is I Always Have Been, or I Always Have, or it's something like that. Oh, what was the title of the episode again? I can't remember now. But anyway, if you type that into YouTube, and then follow that by the letters PH, it comes up in the clip from the episode. As I have always been, that's it, yeah. Oh, the scene where like Enoch's sacrifice as well, it brings a tear to your eye when you have that, like his sort of like speech, his like final speech. Because I mean, Enoch was one of my favourite characters in that show as well. You know, without a hesitation, rips the power unit out to save his friends. Ooh, that could be a bit of... I'll work that out later. And we just need to repeat this process on this side. Yep. Ensure this one here. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. Right, we just need to zoom these along. But yeah, if you search like basically search for the episode and then the letters PH, which is why I was saying before, if you go like to YouTube, I can't remember off the top of my head if it worked if you just put Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and PH. When I was saying before that if you put in one of the clues that I've given, it will come up. It was like the third result down. For your dedication to completing the quiz. All good fun though. Ooh, bugger. Oh, please we had that jackpot there. That slowed us down in time. Nice bit of fun though. Until I do the next one. The next one, I have a Game Pass PC pass to give away. And we'll try and we'll try and come up with a different sort of special word. Maybe something that can be found on dictionary.com. Yeah, it's just one of those words that's been stuck in my head since the 90s. Four months approximately worth of challenge. Royalty. But don't forget as well, everyone, there is other Easter egg commands that are available. Not just like the one for the prize there. There is a whole load of other ones that will produce various effects, sound effects or visual effects in the stream, should they ever be uncovered. Or in some cases, just an amusing lines from Ada. Now, you, Royalty, got one of them one day as well. Shall I get my dictionary out again? Have you checked when you get back home later, checking your dictionary just out of curiosity to see if it's in there? I'm going to say no. Hang on, are these lined up? Yeah. What's that? I know a few commands that I have to be able to get you to beat me up. Is it still enabled? Is the Ada command still enabled? Or is that just on Discord? I can't remember now. Did I do one on here? Give it a bash! ! Ada. I know it's available on Discord. I can't remember whether or not it's enabled here though. Oh, is that what? I thought it was going to be the one where she talks about how she's going to like punish the human race and take over the universe. That must just be on Discord. Okay, 100 smart splitters. Now we need to connect them all to port 2. Yeah, there are still other Easter egg commands I was saying there. They're not obviously not ones for getting the phlebotomum achievement. If I had time when like today, I was going to pull the clip and get the audio of Sky and Simmons both saying phlebotomum together, which is it's on YouTube. I say you just put Marvel's Agent Shield, possibly the title of the episode. And PH. I'm sure it was like the third result down. On a side note, I really recommend watching from that episode Enoch's sacrifice. It's about 3 minutes long, but I definitely recommend watching that scene. Bouncy over here. We might not get onto the cosmetics underneath here today, you know. I don't think I'm going to program these today. I'll program them off stream because I'm going to need my spreadsheet across half the screen to do it. But if we just get the logistics in place. so much of this. I say I don't think I'll be staying up super late tonight because my head is still bad from all the fumes from the 3D printer. I just don't know why it's not. Why they're all failing every time now. We'll blame Oz. It's not really his fault. Okay, this is where things get a bit weird because of this bit here that goes across the top. Can I glitch it in? Oh no, I have to use a special floor plate to do that. I'll deal with that later. Because I have removed the plate. Just for this evening, we'll give Chrissy a rest tonight. we'll let him have one night off before we go back to blaming Chrissy. Stalker Oz. Through here. Just taking out these temporary plates. We'll get the thingamajigs built. Like on the other side, we'll put the conveyors in on the other side and like delete the temporary platform on the other side. And then we'll do the cosmetics underneath. Or at least we'll attempt them anyway. I've got an idea in my head, but headache with pictures versus what's actually going to happen. Two different things. There we go. Almost at the end. Let's see how much supplies we lost. Oh, hang on, that's not a good sign. Oh, there's nothing here. Tell me we haven't broken something. Actually, no. There's too much in storage. In these crates, because we emptied out the bottom row, so the bottom row has to be replenished. Oh, hang on, it's raining. So this is one of the new things. We've got rain now in the game. See, they've got this like weird partition from dry to wet, and you can see the reflections as well. I thought it was quite cool. Let's just have a little hop over here and we'll have a little quick spy. And you can see how the new effects sort of look. I think it's really good. I don't know if this is well because like with the ray tracing and what have you. I think it comes off really, really nice. Let's have a little jump over to the coal generators. Oh, we have absolutely tons of power now as well. Actually, where's a? Oh, I can just click on this, can't I? So we have now all of this excess energy that we're generating. I increased plastic production, and because plastic produced so much extra waste, I slapped on more fuel generators. But because that generated so much fuel, I've actually installed over there 6 fuel power generators, which are producing tons of electricity. But on top of that as well, we have, with this wavy line you can see here, is the hydro plants now that we have. We have 2 hydro plants somewhere like 2 miles that way for all that extra juice. It's one of the things I was thinking about doing today. Maybe as we go like and put some more of those generators on nodes, but this has taken a lot longer than what I originally anticipated. Right, we'll zoom down here, and we're going to swap out our inventory. Actually, I should see what we actually need to work on the underneath. Architecture requires those things, because we're going to need lots of these, and possibly some of these, which is still steel beams. So I need steel beams, sheets, and concrete. Everything else would get shot off. I always like it when I come out of here, there's always like a nice view on this platform here. Yeah, put those away, put those away. Put them away. Right, concrete and sheets. Oh, okay. Nope, 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 nope. Double back, double back. Down we go. Oh yeah, we didn't do that yet, did we? Oops. Getting ahead of ourselves here. Before we do the cosmetic bit, let's just sort this bit out. This will only take 2 minutes. So Royalty, have you got plenty pictures from your adventure today then? Playing with the birdies? At least you were alright with one of them jumping on you said there. I got nice cuddles off Chips again today. It was nice, nice weather, so she was sunbathing on my knee. Purring away. Oh, you got the penguins. On a side note, I love the Penguins of Madagascar cartoons. The films I'm not so much interested in, but the cartoon series I did. It's really annoying, there's a handful of episodes that you can't get on iTunes. I mean, they're now available on Amazon, so I can watch those episodes, like the Lunacorn Apocalypse and stuff like that. Yep, smile and wave, boys. See, maybe I could have used the word from there, because there was like all there was some like crazy substances in some of the episodes that we probably could have used. There was one of the materials they needed. It was MacGuffium 236. Which is basically phlebotinum. Especially for a name like MacGuffium. I do have, unfortunately we can't play it, but I have the Penguins of Madagascar Connect game, and I've 100% in that game. I have all the Xbox achievements. I played through it once on easy mode to get all the achievements bar one, and then I had to play it on like hard mode, but the Connect sensor just wouldn't register. But it turns out that you don't actually have to move to play the game, because it just it just takes over automatically if you don't do anything. So most of my hard playthrough, I just stood there because it would not recognise any gesture that I made with a Kinect sensor. It was like the Fable Kinect game, Fable Journey. That game was an absolute nightmare because the Kinect sensor just would not cooperate and do any of the gestures to cast spells or anything like that. It just would not work. I think I eventually managed to painfully complete that game. But I'm not sure. Oh, Bardo, welcome in there, mate. Want a bit of Satisfactory this evening? If the shoutouts are working again. Yeah, pretty much. There was a couple of good uses for it. In that it's microphones when playing Alien Isolation. If you made a noise, it would then register in the game to attract the alien towards you. But majority of the games just didn't work. Even the one on the Xbox One just didn't work. It did have some other good uses when you could say Xbox on and it would turn your Xbox on. But now you can, because they don't have that anymore, you can do it through your Amazon device. I'm not going to say her name because it'll set her off, and for some strange reason, no matter what I do, it always turns on the Xbox, not in the same room as what you're currently in. And if I did that right now, it would probably turn on the one in the living room, which means that it would turn off whatever Trouble's watching downstairs. But I did do quite a few of the, I tried loads of the Xbox Kinecty ones back when it came out. But I said the Fable one was the one I really wanted it to work. Because the thing with that was they said, oh, it'll work when you're sitting down because it's only based on your arm movements. Would it hell work? I even went to the extreme of emptying like the room out to try and get it to to try and get it to cooperate, but no. Right, let's get underneath here. So we had that problem with our PlayStation remotes. We plugged them in into the PC, turned on the PlayStation, or turned on the PlayStation downstairs. And the launch game, yeah, I remember playing like so those ones because that was a little bit of daft fun. What were the other Kinecty games that I had? I did get the embarrassingly, I got there was like a fitness one where you could do like the exercise things and what have you. So I did do that for a little while, but it was just too much of a fanny on with the Kinect sensor, and then when we moved, I never tried it again. Let's just hop down. Oh, did we pick up any concrete? I don't think we picked up any concrete, did we? Nope. We need concrete. Do you remember as well there was the Kinect, like Kinect Lab or something they called it, and it had like just there was like like mini games that people had like made themselves sort of thing, and there was like you get Xbox achievements on them. Then just all of a sudden they just took it away, and I was right in the middle of getting a whole load of Xbox achievements on that. So you know what I'm like for the precious achievements. Let's just grab some concrete. We probably don't have enough material, but you know, what could possibly go wrong? Right, where's our platform? There it is. So this is our workspace. I kind of think it should start from there, but I think that we need to... See, my theory is we make a bottom floor of these. Let's just make a little temporary zone. I can barely see what's going on down here because of all those grids that are appearing from the crates. This might cause a problem. I don't think I played... for the Xbox One, I don't think I played any Kinect games on it at all. Why'd that not work? Oh, because yeah, it doesn't work if there's already one there. Like in the row, you can't just like continuously build across it. Let's just drop those out. Okay, so that marks that, which I don't think it should be there. I think it should be starting from one end. So let's take out those. I do, like for the PlayStation 4 as well, I have the camera for that one. But I got the PlayStation 4 on launch day, but I've just never really gotten into it, unfortunately. It's actually since we moved. I've never taken it out of the box. Oh, that's not gone where I thought it was going to go. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a bit trippy this way because it's displaying all the boxes. Oh, have a good night there, Roti. and and congratulations, your hard work has paid off. you got the word after 4 months of hard work. But thank you for coming in there again, there, Roti, tonight. And you're exhausted after that. When you get home, you have to jump up and down the bed, screaming the word out to let Chrissy know that you sussed it. Have a good night. Actually, what time is it in reality now? 11:15. Not as late as what I thought it was going to be. Can I get that grid in there? Oh, it's like pixel perfect, isn't it, to get this in here because it's in an awkward location. But now the word has been revealed, I expect everyone to use it in their day-to-day from now on. Now, as well, once the word was revealed, had any of you heard it before? Anyway, I'll double that up because I can just erase it. Now this walkway might be too... it is too high. Can I just squeeze that into there? Yes. Ooh, we almost fell off there. Right, this is where I'm going to have to... This is the tricky bit. kind of like changed this from my original plan I had in my head just because I didn't realize how wide this space is. Do something in this area shortly as well. Right, we're gonna have to go lower. You know, I'm gonna erase to here. Then we will grab some foundations. Doesn't really matter what flavor as long as it's slidey. Just build that down. I think 3 wide might have been too far as well. But we're just building out this bit here. Actually, maybe I should have gone down a bit lower. Maybe instead of going 1, then down, then 1, then down. Maybe. Because the concrete pillars are going to fit into the wall once it gets down there. But we also have things like girders at our disposal. Somewhere in here. Yeah, we've got like these steel beams and stuff like that we can use in amongst it. It might be better to build it completely out of the girders, perhaps. Right, let's go with this for now because we can. Let's say we're experimenting here to see what sticks. Come on. There we go. Go back down there. Evening, Rabbit Man. Welcome in. What sort of mischief are you getting yourself up to today? I'm currently doing an experiment to see what this looks like, but I kind of think I should have built it a little bit steeper. And maybe it's not 3 wide. I'm thinking 2 wide might have been the better choice. Right, I think the first one can go in like that though. And then I think it just needs to be... No, I'm going to erase this. Best I can anyway. Ooh, what game have we got there? Actually, what game do have we there? I don't recognise that one. The fella looks most upset. And oddly familiar. Oh, look at that, we can zoop these. Oh, is that heavily modded Farming Sim 22, is it? That was Until Dawn. I don't think I played that one, but I don't. Maybe I've watched somebody play it because that character looked familiar. But you've been playing a bit of Farming Sim today, have you? Ooh, bugger. Ooh, no. Ah, no, land. Ooh. So I'm not knocking the bridge down, I'm building one. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Are you going to knock it down once you build it? CGT. I'm looking forward to tomorrow there. To have a go. I still haven't loaded it up. Cause I'm gonna like play it properly from scratch there. But once again, both CGD and Surge APH as well. Thank you so much, guys, for gifting Construction Sim. I'm looking forward to giving that a bash tomorrow. I need to fire it up tomorrow though, just to make sure that the graphic settings are all where they need to be, and then I'll then we'll have some chaos tomorrow night. Do you think this needs to go down one more layer? Because what I'm kind of thinking is... Oh, I might have to get over there to place this. Oh, what could point? No, I'm not taking the risk. I'm not taking the risk. I'm going to save. Actually, you save. Stream 10. Might be interesting once we unlock everything. Maybe as we go stream 1, 2, because I've got all the individual saves from the end of each stream. And we could see how the world's evolved as we've played. Wrong button. Oh, I keep doing that. Might be really awkward to get into there because of that, but I suppose I now have the freedom to do that. Right, we have one in place. Which one has Nightbot failed on there now? Well, it's failed again on the thingamajig. I don't know what it's playing at today. Actually, I say that it was doing the same thing yesterday. Oh, hang on, this might not be right. Wrong way. I need these to be facing long ways. Right. But you guys see what what I was thinking of like weeks ago when we started this? I just didn't know. As far as I'm aware, there's no creative mode in this game where I could have practiced this and given it a go. We're having to do it like live with resources. Oh, now I've got to somehow squeeze that into there. Okay, let's just see what that looks like. So it needs to be we need to get that last one, that last row in there somehow. Now we're going to pull that off. That's what she said. Behave yourselves. I know that's one unit down, but let's just see what it looks like. I think it comes out too far. Do you reckon? It should maybe only come out 2. Or maybe it's even to here. But the idea I had in my head was we're going to have 3 of these big arms, and they're going to be suspended into concrete blocks into here to make it look like it's been anchored into the ground. And it's like supported on big arms. That's the theory. See how does that look for being a big stud into the wall. Nah, I think we should go back one more layer. If only I could get that one to to mesh up like the other ones did. Let's go back underneath. Maybe. Nope. Take up this one for a minute. And then... see... Actually, hang on. What does that look like? It's a little bit weird. Right, let's get rid of that. How did I manage to get it that way before? Okay. Let's just get onto that lower level without bouncing into the void. Now that we've done that, let's... carefully. A little bit closer. Okay, what do we think for a big anchor point? Can I center those? See, that doesn't center, does it? Right, let's just carefully go across here. I've got some weird clipping on this, hasn't it? Oh, Soundscape Gaming, well, welcome in there, mate. Oh, you've been keeping yourself out of trouble tonight there. And thank you for the follow there. Welcome in. We are trying to come up with some sort of design at the minute for underneath our storage factory to make it not a floating thingamajig. We're getting some really, really weird clippingness though. What sort of trouble you been getting yourself up to there though? Oh, let's turn that way. Is that right? It's kind of there to there, to there, to... No. Yeah, I see what I've done wrong here. Those are stubs, those... And the first one wasn't. Hang on. There's definitely a hashtag blame Chrissy. Alright, let's just erase those. Or do we want them as little stubs in the wall? There we go. Evening tiramisu. Oh, I almost fell off there. We almost fell off. Actually, they're different heights. But the height of that one kind of makes more sense. If I can align that one somehow to be lower. Maybe I'll do it from this side. So that easy holiday was great. Yeah, you spent most of it in custody though, didn't you? I have to have a spike the picture shortly. So we're probably not going to go too much longer because my head is really hurting. How did I get to do it there? But why is it not doing it over here? Oh. I don't even know if this is a good idea, to be honest. I mean, do we do that or do we do like a thicker beam? I've got these as well. We could have been using these big, proper looking girders. I'm not too keen on these ones. Just thought it might be interesting to have it almost like a bolt into the wall, you see. Or let's just erase these for a minute. Carefully. We should really build something underneath to stop us from falling. In fact, you know what? We can do that. Have I got any silica on me? I bet I don't. Actually, it doesn't need silica. It might not. No, it doesn't. I'm going to put a glass thing here. Oh, have a good night there, Oz. We'll catch you later on. Try and keep out of trouble. Oh, hang on, we screwed that up. But thank you for coming in there as well, and joining in the madness. So I'm probably not going to be on too long myself now anyway. Just because I said my head is knackered. I remember what it was I said I was going to do, why I decided to put that there. I gone completely out of Can I build... If I stand on here, I might be able to... No. Okay, let's erase that. Is that equal on either side? Yeah, that might make a bit more sense. Well, that needs to be about there-ish. Ah, maybe it's because I put this temporary plant panel here. That might be why. Can I do it from that side? No, it doesn't seem to want to let us place it at all. Maybe step on here. I'm going to erase that. Oh, this is tight. I'm going to get that to connect onto there. I just need to be one more unit. across. It was the first one came out perfectly, and then the second one just does not want to play. That'll be too far across. It's the problem with dealing with odd dimensions. So I wonder why it's now trying to paint it that funny angle. Here we go. Is that accurate? Right. Okay. What do we think? Does that make a little bit more sense? Obviously I've got like those bits there to do. I don't know, I should put like something else maybe it's going into this, or what do you think? Given the units that we have available, which is all this junk here, well, these might have been interesting to use as well. Anyway, we could have made those fit into the rock. Hang on. Will they fit on there? Doesn't seem like it won't let us put it on the sideways because we built those sideways. It won't let them go in there, and that might have been an idea. Just put a bomb on it. So yeah, look at the materials we have available. Yeah, I could like do some bits and bobs maybe with these as well, maybe. But these will be a pain in the arse to align. There'll probably be a few of these ones that, you know, we may, you know, build up that way in some parts, but I'm not sure. I'll have to have a little think about this, I think. Right, let's get out of this hole. Right, I think what we're going to do is, I think we're going to fly over here and we're going to wrap it up for this evening. I'll tinker on with these bits and bobs through the week, because I'm going to have a little think about that now, as to how I want those anchors into the wall to go. But actually, we need to unlock the recipe as well that we unlocked before. Okay, what would be useful? Radio control unit? What's the current recipe? Motors. To be honest, motors are coming out pretty much okay anyway. Just with the default one at the minute. I'm not having any trouble manufacturing those at the moment. I think adding an AI limiter would just complicate matters for us. So I'm guessing radio control unit. I'll try and gather up a few more hard drives if I get a chance through the week. Try and unlock a few more recipes perhaps. Because we've only actually unlocked maybe it's about 5 or 6 like bonus recipes. Oh, hang on, let's just go and just before we shoot, let's just go and have a quick check to see whether or not any of the storage pods have filled, like refilled. And if tickets are being produced. And as well, off stream, I'll sit and I'll code all of those things. Yeah, look there, the silica's starting to come through here now. 2 tickets. Well, we'll take those tickets to the hub with us as well. And we'll see what we can redeem. If there's anything worth redeeming now, or... yeah, all this mess here I'll tidy up later. Some point through the week. So next week we'll probably build the aluminum castings factory. That'll probably be a mission for next time. I think through the week, if I get to play, it'll just be either AFKing or so we're 12 tickets now, or just like tidying up the the sorters down there just to get the extra throughput into here. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Well, saying that, in the last 15 minutes, everybody's left, so. Just save that. And we'll go and have a spy. Let's have a little look. Who is online that we can go and harass? Alright, we'll go say hello to this fella here. I'll not have time to like sit in like I normally do. I'll just copy and paste that. Raid channel. Okay. So, tomorrow... oh, construction sim. Yeah, tomorrow's construction sim, so we'll have a little mess around with that for the first time. I will fire the game up, probably for about 10 minutes now. To see like the settings are all done. I'll do that now so that it's sorted, and then we can start the game fresh tomorrow. So thank you again, everyone, for coming in, and thank you as well, Easy Guy and Royalty for the bits, and thank you CGD for the raid. What is this on here? Alright, getting confused because my own voice is coming back on my headset at the minute on a 20-second delay. Just close that window there because it's and congratulations again there to Royalty for after 4 months getting the word phlebotomum. Has anyone used the code at all? I did ask before, but nobody would answer. If not, maybe I'll stick it on the Discord or something like that and see if anyone wants it. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good night. And if I find the right button on here, we'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.